On July 25, 2023, Dallas police officers conducting covert surveillance spotted a stolen U-Haul truck in a quiet neighborhood. Behind the wheel was 41-year-old Ryan Taylor, who wasted no time in showing just how dangerous he was willing to be. The moment officers tried to intervene, Taylor slammed into their unmarked car, forcing airbags to deploy before speeding away toward the Dallas North Tollway.
You have Chase?
10-4, he rammed a covert vehicle. Delta 581, we're about to be going under Northwest Highway on DNT. That's it. We're going to be going westbound at 2500 White Cliff, coming up to me. Please don't sir, don't be stupid. Oh my God!
North 6700 Lemon. Wrecked out, just wrecked out. Hit one vehicle. Let's get somebody to check him out. 6700 left.
Police, stop! Shots fired! Drop the gun! Drop the fucking gun! Show me your hands! Show me your fucking hands!
After an intense pursuit, Taylor's reckless spree finally came to a violent end on Lemon Avenue. He fled on foot toward a nearby hangar, firing 2 shots at pursuing officers before being struck in the leg by return fire from Officer Kenan Craven. Ryan Taylor was taken into custody and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, assault of a public servant, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and evading arrest in a vehicle. No officers or civilians were injured, a rare outcome after such dangerous behavior. On the morning of December the 20th, 2022, a Georgia State Patrol trooper attempted a simple traffic stop in Houston County, but the driver behind the wheel had no intention of pulling over. What followed quickly spiraled into a chaotic pursuit involving multiple counties, gunfire, and a desperate carjacking.
This is 1080. Georgia 2, 47 Connecticut coming up. Georgia 11. He's shooting out the window, Barry. Shooting out the window. Shooting out the window. 10-4. 624 shooting out the window. He just hit a car. Just hit a car. Just hit a car. 10-4. 624. Just hit the car. Still going. Still going. He should be up here with me. Just turn it to Biolab. What? Going to the back of Biolab. 10-9. Going to the back of Biolab. Going to the back of Biolab. He's jumping out. Bush bond. Bush bond. Show me your head. Show me your head. Show me your head. Please. Please. ready going back to the 150. All right, we coming up to the 149 now. 149. There was a house kind of on the left side, almost ready. Almost ready. He's getting up on the 149 now, 149. Making a left turn, left turn, Smiley's Flea Market. It looks like it's gonna be a bush barn, Barry bush barn. Look like it's gonna be a bush barn. Yep, 1050 in the ditch area, and it's gonna be a bush barn.
Once captured, the driver, Christopher Rodriguez, faced a long list of serious charges, including armed robbery, aggravated assault on a peace officer, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. In court, he initially pleaded not guilty, but months later changed his plea. On sentencing day, Christopher Rodriguez was handed 35 years in prison and an additional 5 years of probation, bringing closure to a pursuit that could have easily ended in tragedy. On June 3, 2022, a LoJack alert went out for a stolen Ford Mustang seen near Virginia Avenue in Hapeville, Georgia. Within minutes, troopers had eyes on the muscle car as it tore through city streets, ignoring lights and stop signs. The driver pushed the Mustang to its limits, weaving through intersections and nearly colliding with innocent motorists. Behind him, Georgia State Patrol's Criminal Suppression Unit closed in, determined not to let this stolen vehicle vanish into the night.
Harrison, he's going to go south on Harrison. Directly in front of the runways now, the airport interloop 10-10-10. Just on out facing the wrong way on interloop. Trying to drive.
The pursuit ended with the arrest of the driver identified as Dexter Lamar Williams. After being taken into custody, he faced multiple charges for felony fleeing theft by receiving stolen property and reckless driving. What started as a routine alert ended with another dangerous driver taken off Georgia roads thanks to the relentless coordination of state troopers and local law enforcement. On the evening of May 24, 2025, a sharp-eyed officer in North Little Rock noticed a Dodge Charger blow through a stop sign without hesitation. That small decision set off a chain of events that would stretch across highways, city streets, and parking lots. When officers ran the plate confirmation came back quickly, the vehicle was stolen. Units coordinated as one officer tailed the suspect, quietly waiting for backup before moving in. But once the Charger rolled into a fast food drive-thru, everything changed.
Stay semi-primary.
Yeah, 30 was round, just on the phone.
Dispatch, guys. Hey, we're all over the place, guys.
Moments later, the driver, identified as Amanda Standridge, refused to comply and sped off, leading multiple agencies on a high-speed chase that reached over 100 miles per hour. The pursuit ended with Arkansas State Police stepping in to bring the stolen Charger to a halt. Standridge was treated at a local hospital before being booked into county jail, facing charges for vehicle theft, fleeing, and numerous traffic violations. It was just after 4:30 p.m. on April 9, 2025, when Livingston County deputies spotted a stolen BMW X5 speeding east on Interstate 96 near Latson Road. What began as a routine traffic stop quickly turned into a reckless, high-speed pursuit through Michigan highways. The driver's disregard for safety was shocking, striking multiple vehicles and weaving through traffic at speeds beyond 120 miles per hour. Along the way, officers saw 2 firearms tossed from the SUV onto the highway below.
Going into the city. Left lane, you almost lost it.
Going open the yard, 5043.
I think you just ran the sheriff's car. Yeah, 13's with him. It's like, I'll call it 35. He's going over Spencer. Eastbound.
There, eastbound over Spencer, 13 in there, fair play back calling, 5040 go.
You have three in pursuit now. Going westbound. Back on the ticket.
Fair about 3 clear down, this comes, 5045.
Trip crash. He just rear-ended the vehicle, black edge.
There, we're in the black edge.
Right shoulder, rear-ended. We're still continuing westbound.
There, rear end.
Just threw a gun out.
Just for a gun out, 5045.
Gun out. Right at the westbound on-ramp. Right over Brighton. Rear-ended white truck.
Rear-ended white truck, 5047. Units, be advised, I'm on with Ingham right now. They're trying to get you sticks. They said this vehicle is involved in a retail fraud out of Dix and Okemos earlier.
Up on the shoulder, Fowlerville. Trying to get back on the expressway. You're back up on the expressway.
Yeah, we're up on the shoulder now, back on the expressway, 5054.
Looks like we're exiting off at 104. Exit 104. Getting off.
Anything at 104, getting off at 1706. Okay, I'm starting approaching another intersection.
Just head on the car, another car on Jolly. Jolly and Bailey.
Another vehicle, Jolly.
Just head on the car, another car on Jolly. Jolly and Balin.
Head on with another vehicle, Jolly.
1 white male, 3 black.
All units responding, be advised, suspects may still be armed. Be advised, suspects may still be armed. Use caution.
The chase finally ended when the stolen BMW collided head-on with another car near Cedar Street. Miraculously, no serious injuries were reported. The 19-year-old driver and 4 teen passengers were all taken into custody, the youngest sent to a juvenile facility while others faced charges including auto theft and weapons violations. Authorities are still working to locate 2 suspects who escaped during the crash's chaotic aftermath. In the early hours of September 27, 2022, Georgia State Patrol officers in Chatham County spotted a stolen gold Mercedes entering a construction zone along Georgia Highway 204. With only a few troopers on duty and limited backup available, They moved swiftly to confirm the alert before attempting a stop. Instead of pulling over, the driver hit the accelerator, igniting a dangerous pursuit through the dark, narrow lanes of a work zone.
Yep, those are sticks. He's 1080.
1080.
Lock him in, 911.
When the chase ended, troopers identified the driver as Melissa Smith, who was found to have outstanding warrants and was under the influence of drugs. Smith's claims of being kidnapped were later proven false after investigators contacted witnesses and reviewed her story. She was charged with felony fleeing, theft by receiving stolen property, possession of methamphetamine, driving under the influence, and several traffic offenses. On May 7, 2024, Whitehall police in Ohio were alerted by flock cameras to a stolen Hyundai connected to a prior robbery in Columbus. When officers located the vehicle, the driver refused to stop, setting off a chaotic pursuit that spilled into city streets and multiple jurisdictions. During the chase, the suspects ditched the first stolen car only to steal another and continue their reckless run. Before it was over, the Hyundai slammed into a police cruiser head-on, damaging several patrol cars and endangering countless lives.
He just slowed up with the thing of the U-turn to give her a U-turn and climb road and back westbound. Westbound Climb Road. Westbound Climb Road. Right, so he's going to be inside of this shopping mall and back out on Denver.
I can't see, bro. How did you make it through all this? Ran it all over.
631 cut.
Are they agree on all of the plates?
6315 in Riverbend.
Your chopper did the entranceway to the Cook Stadium. Your left, Mount Street, or southbound.
Get out, get out.
Back to that.
The pursuit ended when the stolen vehicle crashed into a tree, allowing officers to finally take the teenage suspects into custody. Both juveniles, already known for vehicle theft, were charged and placed in juvenile detention, pending court hearings. Their dangerous joyride served as yet another reminder of how fast youthful decisions can spiral into criminal consequences. On July 25, 2024, a flock camera in Dallas, Texas flagged a stolen red GMC pickup truck parked inside an apartment complex. Covert units quickly surrounded the area while uniformed officers moved in to assist. As they boxed in the vehicle, the driver, later identified as 21-year-old Damon Price, suddenly hit the gas-ramming squad cars and launching onto the hood of a patrol vehicle. What followed was chaos as 4 suspects jumped out of the truck, some armed, others on the run.
We don't have time. We're coming in hot now.
I got mine. I'd say falling behind him so that way he can't hit the go into reverse and go over that hump. We're pulling him back. I'll keep on coming. Keep on going. In terms of the dumpster, he's tilted.
Yep.
Ready?
Damn it! You good? Yeah,
That's a ram. Black.
damn it! You good?
Officers opened fire only after seeing 17-year-old Eric Lampkin Scarborough holding a modified handgun considered an immediate threat. He was struck and quickly treated by officers before being transported to a hospital in stable condition. Price Moore and other suspects were captured and charged with crimes including aggravated assault on a public servant, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and capital murder related to a prior Dallas homicide. No officers were injured in the confrontation. On July 25, 2022, Riverside Police received frantic calls about 2 home invasions and a carjacking involving an Amazon delivery van. Within minutes, officers began tracking the stolen vehicle via GPS as reports flooded in about it striking parked cars along Arlington Avenue. The pursuit led across city streets through intersections and eventually onto the 60 freeway, where the suspect continued his rampage, colliding with multiple vehicles in his attempt to flee.
Copy.
All right, he's going over the center divider. Units stay on the right side. We got it for you. Wrong side of the road. Speeds are about 45 miles per hour runway. Almost TC'd into a white car.
Copy.
Here, one, we're going to take care of that for you.
Copy.
All right, just TC'd into a car, gray car in the intersection.
It's not medically for that TC at that intersection.
Here, we're on ready. Just TC'd. Moderate TC on the freeway right there.
On that car.
Just TC'd really bad again into another truck. Vehicle's going to be disabled. We're going to keep an eye on him. He's hopping out of the car, going to go northbound across the freeway. We got him. Be able to hop this wall just north of you guys.
Air 110 in the street name.
Alright, they're making contact with him now.
When the stolen van finally became disabled, officers closed in and captured the suspect, identified as 32-year-old Quentin Jarnell Larks, of Las Vegas, Larks was charged with attempted murder, carjacking, home invasion robbery, and several counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Despite the extensive property damage and multiple collisions, all victims survived. His bail was set at $1 million as detectives linked him to further crimes across the region. On the afternoon of June 8, 2024, the Georgia State Patrol and the Black Hawk helicopter unit coordinated efforts to track a stolen pest control truck moving erratically across Henry County. The driver weaved through intersections, swerved across lanes, and even lost a tire while refusing to stop. Air support followed closely as ground units moved to contain the increasingly dangerous pursuit through suburban neighborhoods and highway ramps.
We're going to be eastbound Jodico, passing over 75, speed's 52. GSP is going to be primary, I'm going to be secondary. Alright, we got a pit, Jodico and Access Road. Alright, he recovered, we're going eastbound Jodico, Patrick Henry, speed's 52, traffic's light. Oh my God. Hey, y'all give me radio. I'm behind GSP. I will call traffic. I will call directions. Give me radio. I'm behind GSP. I will call directions. Black Hawk 6, we're going to be eastbound Jodico, approaching Summerfield Drive, speeds 52, GSP having negative pit times 2. We're eastbound Campground Road, approaching Highway 42, speeds 49. He's still on the wrong side of the road. He just made a car 41. He just made a car 41 into the woods. One starts.
Come back into the county. Are you headed back to the county or still south?
No, we're going northbound right now. Oh my God! Just ran the car off the road. Oh, bad 50.
Say what?
He just ran the car off the road. Henry getting out with that one though. They're behind us. Henry's behind us, about 10 Henry cars.
Henry just got out with that 41. He didn't make contact with the vehicle. They ran off the road.
This guy is 24. Okay.
Spin out.
Oh, stop. He crossing back over to the right side. We're crossing over Highway 42. Oh, making a left turn on the Highway 42. We're going, off the road. Here we go. Hold on.
The chase came to an end when the driver lost control and struck roadside property, allowing troopers to make the arrest. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident, ending a reckless run that endangered multiple lives. The vehicle was recovered and charges including vehicle theft, reckless driving, and fleeing were filed. In the early hours of August 10, 2023, deputies in West Baton Rouge Parish, Louisiana, were alerted to a stolen Nissan Pathfinder believed to be tied to a burglary crew out of Alexandria. When the driver refused to stop, a high-speed pursuit began through dark rural roads. Moments later, tragedy struck when the stolen SUV crashed and burst into flames, leaving behind a devastating scene.
We're turning north on LA 78.
fire route.
I gotta go into it.
Going towards Foundation. Signal 20 headquarters. Let me get you a good address here.
You advise I have a 720?
Oh yeah, let me get you a good address. We're gonna need fire in the cable.
77 and Smith Acres.
Yeah, boy.
Investigators later identified the driver as 18-year-old Cameron Gaston, along with 2 other occupants who did not survive. A lone survivor, 19-year-old Devontae Stubbs, admitted that the group had traveled with plans to commit robberies. Stubbs was later charged as a principal to multiple felonies, while the case for his co-conspirators was permanently closed. Late one evening in Morrilton, Arkansas, a stolen black Ford Mustang drew the attention of multiple law enforcement agencies after Conway police called for backup. The powerful sports car raced west on Interstate 40 at extreme speeds, taunting officers as it weaved through traffic and back roads. As it neared the small town of Atkins, Arkansas, state police moved in to take control. The suspect's reckless maneuvers showed no sign of slowing down, even as units boxed him in from both directions.
Units in between me and 35 right now. If I need to turn around, I need to get like the way you're going. 30 to 5 is back behind you, comment that road. That's the kind of straight jump, shut down the whole road. Get out to a stop sign, he is.
He's surrounded, he's off in the ditch. We got him here. On 326.
Yeah, sir. J5 will be out with him.
After being pinned and taken into custody, the driver showed no remorse. When asked if it was worth it, he reportedly replied that he knew he was going to jail anyway and simply wanted one last drive. That statement alone summed up the mindset behind the chase. A dangerous thrill that ended with multiple agencies uniting to stop one man's reckless decision. On January 6, 2025, officers in Kalamazoo, Michigan spotted a stolen Mercury Milan driving through residential streets on an icy afternoon. When the officer attempted to stop the car, the 14-year-old driver accelerated instead, launching a brief but dangerous chase through slick roads and neighborhood intersections. The vehicle slid out of control, clipping mailboxes and trash cans before crashing into a light pole on Arboretum Parkway.
It's Green Meadow, we're turning on into Driftwood.
Green Meadow to Driftwood.
On Driftwood, he's spinning out. Okay, looks like he crashed out.
Crash out.
Driftwood. He made his way back around Driftwood Westview, I think it is.
No traffic right now. We're gonna go down to Arboretum. Still eastbound Arboretum. Yeah, he crashed out. He's trying to run.
Please stop! Stop! Get on the ground right now!
Taking one into custody.
I'm all bleeding. What's that?
You need any additional?
Yeah, he crashed out pretty hard.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
We're ready.
The juvenile attempted to flee on foot, but was quickly caught by officers. After being treated for a minor injury, he was transported to the county juvenile facility. His case was turned over to investigators for review, as authorities emphasized how dangerous vehicle theft can become, especially when mixed with youthful inexperience and bad weather. Just before midnight on March 2, 2025, a Rogers police officer in Arkansas attempted to stop a black Toyota Corolla driving recklessly through Benton County. When the driver switched off the headlights and sped into oncoming traffic, the pursuit was terminated for safety. Minutes later, Arkansas State Police picked up the same vehicle traveling at nearly 100 miles per hour on Interstate 49. What followed was a dangerous pursuit through city streets, roundabouts, and residential neighborhoods.
We're going to be calling Whitaker, Arkansas Adam David Williams, 90 Edward at westbound.
Hey, request me.
Well, you had go ahead and request. Didn't count. Wrong Champions Drive.
Yeah, you got the 28 in good pursuit.
Still wrong way, he almost hit Rogers. TBI, unsuccessful, still road. TBI.
The driver, later identified as Zachary Joseph Lee Kennedy, was eventually captured after crashing into multiple street signs and abandoning the car. A female passenger was injured and transported for treatment. Kennedy faced an array of charges, including fleeing reckless driving theft by receiving and endangering the welfare of a minor. On August 14, 2022, deputies in Georgia received a report of a stolen orange Dodge Challenger near Gross Lake Parkway. Within minutes, units spotted the car and prepared stop sticks at nearby intersections. When officers moved in, the driver ignored commands and sped away, accelerating past 90 miles per hour through residential areas and intersections, narrowly missing other vehicles.
County 219 radio, we are 1080.
290, 219 radio. We are 1080. Stop six. Stop six are good. Stop six are good. We're going left on Fairview. Left on Fairview.
Left on Fairview, stop 6 good.
Who's behind me? Our speeds are about 80. It's occupied 2 times. I think we got all 4 of them. We're coming up to Salem.
Occupied times 2 speeds at 80. Continue straight across Salem. Continue straight across Salem. Straight across Salem. Airport Road. You cleared it was a successful stop stick crew. Affirmative. After the Abilene at 111 Parkway. See what we have brought down by the plane line as well.
Well, we got 2 troopers with us as well.
10-1.
1050, 1050, 1050.
Get out of the car! Stay down! Stay down! Don't move! Do not move! I'll shoot you! Get your ass on the ground! Get your ass on the ground right now! Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You got him, brother? Yeah, got him. Good. Get up. Get up!
The pursuit ended when the driver lost control and crashed into a power pole inside Rockdale County. Both the driver and a juvenile passenger were taken into custody without further injury. The suspect was charged with fleeing, reckless driving, criminal mischief, and theft by receiving. He was later booked into the Newton County Jail, where he admitted that running was never going to change the outcome. Another pursuit ends, but the stories behind the next one are just getting started. Click over to the next video and see how fast things can change when adrenaline takes control. You won't believe what happens next. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.